I've been using YouTube for a long time, literally since 2006, back when this site was just a place to upload pirated episodes of Dragon Ball Z. Videos were rated by stars instead of thumbs up and thumbs down, and 5,000 views in 2 days was enough to land you on the front page. It was a much simpler time, but there's always been one part of this site that I've really cherished. No, it's not the front page, and no, it's not even my subscription feed. I've always really enjoyed that weird part of YouTube. You know, that part of YouTube where you might find videos like this. Or maybe scenes from a Japanese game show. But there's other weird areas of YouTube that you may have never seen before, which are actually a lot easier to access because you can access them via the search bar. Now, the first one isn't really as weird as that weird part of YouTube, but it's a whole lot more random by its very nature, and I like to call that part of YouTube Mavworld. Now, the reason why is every single video here begins with Mav, which is probably because that's the naming convention that a lot of cameras use, things like point-and-shoot cameras. They just put Mav, which I guess stands for movie, and then a number like 001, which I guess would be the first video, 002, and so on. And almost all of these videos have under 100 views because, well, their SEO is horrible, and I guess it makes sense because the uploader didn't even change the default file name. But a lot of stuff here is pretty much home videos, but occasionally you're going to find something weird. Like this video, for example, which actually has a whole lot of views for a video that's in Mavworld. Now, I'm not sure what the purpose of this video is. Maybe he's trying to summon some kind of demon? Maybe he's trying to strengthen his unibrow because that's the source of his power? I don't know, and you know what? I really don't want to find out. How about some Chinese opera? Mavworld has some to offer. At least I think that this is Chinese opera. I don't know, maybe it's some kind of like Chinese theater. I have no idea, to be honest with you. So how about we just take a dip into the uncanny valley? I think that Mavworld has us covered with Motion Mav 1. Look at that, slightly different naming convention. They actually put a little bit of effort into naming this video. Yeah, there we go. Now we're on the weird part of YouTube. And oh, look at that, it opens its mouth. But it doesn't make any noises, which I think is good because that would make this video a whole lot weirder. Now, if that's not your taste, how about a totally real UFO video? And I'll tell you why this one must be real. It was buried at the bottom of Mav 001. I mean, have you ever actually reached the bottom of a search query on YouTube? It takes quite a bit of while. Oh, and then look, we also have a Hollow Earth video getting recommended here. At least I think that's a Hollow Earth video. So yeah, this is totally legit. When it's at the bottom of Mav 001, it doesn't even have Mav in the title. It's a short. It was uploaded this year. It only has 21 views, and a Hollow Earth video is what's next up to play. Yeah, man, look at those lights in the sky. Now, I probably should have warned you before playing this video, because, I mean, it is a totally legit UFO video to check outside your window for any bioluminescent government agents that are looking to assist you with some suicide. Now, we're not at the end of our journey just yet, because there are more Mavs besides Mav 001. Mav 002 has plenty of gems for us, like this video of... I'm not sure if these guys are like Russian, but I'm gonna just call them Russian. Some Russian guys hurting themselves on children's playground equipment. Yeah, so I guess this is what goes on in the Eastern Bloc after the fall of the Soviet Union. Just, you know, some dudes playing on the little rocky horse thingy. Or how about this artificial reality game from 7 years ago? Pokemon Go has nothing on this. Now, I'm not exactly sure how this works. I mean, it kind of looks like some sort of spaceships getting shot out of the lights, and then they bounce off of one another, and then I guess you like dig the sand to change the direction that they go in. I mean, honestly, it looks pretty cool. I wish I could get this game myself. I would totally play this if I had a sandbox to play with. Oh, and then look, this is how it works. Yeah, this is the like little camera projector thing that allows you to play this AR game in a sandbox. Pretty cool. Now, Mavworld is basically an endless rabbit hole of random content because, look at this, even Mav 99999 is a thing. These people have recorded at least 100,000 videos with their point-and-shoot cameras, I guess without figuring out how to like rename files or not to actually change the file name when they upload it to YouTube. I don't know what this is a video of. Oh, it's like maybe a video of a ski lift or something. Again, most of it is just random home videos that somebody shot on their point and shoot and just forgot to change the name. This person apparently made a whole bunch of home videos and didn't change the name of any of them when they uploaded them. But yeah, that's Mavworld for you. But there's some even weirder parts of YouTube that we can access via the search bar. And I like to call this next part of YouTube Broken Search World. I call it that because these videos are just accessed by making search queries that begin with symbols or emojis. Basically, it's breaking the YouTube algorithm because it doesn't really show you any results that have anything to do with your search query. For example, try typing a single pipe into the search bar, and YouTube gives you this. If you put in 2 pipes, it gives you this. A bunch of live streams of, I don't even know what any of this stuff is supposed to be about. Honestly, most of these thumbnails make me feel like I'm in a fever dream. If we do 3 pipes, then you get a whole bunch of Knack news. They basically have the cornerstone of 3 pipes. And oh yeah, it actually is relevant because it's in the titles. Maybe the pipes were in the titles, but if you do 4 pipes, then that's just nonsense. Even YouTube's like, hey man, 4 pipes is way too much. You can't be searching for that in our search bar. Even this chick with her giant crazy telescope isn't able to find that. Another strange search query is // // which actually auto-completes for us. And then if we search it, we mostly get kids stuff, and then a video with some guy that I guess is putting holes in his feet because, yeah, you totally wanted both of these kinds of search results when you were searching for this. But the weirdest of all has got to be a single period. Yes, single period gives us some really interesting recommendations like ... kissy face heart love ... kissy face love bikini status off. I don't know why it's going from the like the right to the left. It's really confusing me. And then we have ... I think that's 4 dots, and then 2 hearts. So yeah, I have a feeling that these titles might be referring to some kind of like pornography or at the very least a striptease of some sorts. But you know what? We have to have a look just to make sure. And yeah, these thumbnails are pretty sus. This video is probably going to get demonetized. I mean, I am just looking at what's here on YouTube, and this content hasn't been deleted yet. It's been up for like 12 years. Maybe YouTube should focus more on training their AI to detect porn than racism. Assuming that this is actually porn, I'm not going to go ahead and click on any of it because then this video is definitely going to get demonetized. But I think that this is probably all I can really show you without you know, totally getting deleted. I don't know. Let's see what 4 dots and 2 hearts is. Yeah, it's, and then like a random kid's video. That's pretty weird. Yeah. Leave a like and comment on this video. Maybe we can manipulate the algorithm so that this shows up whenever you type in a random symbol into the YouTube search bar.